Hi, welcome, and today we are gonna talk about more Yu-Gi-Oh cards because this was something that excited me because I really think this could be a fun archetype to play around with, and yeah, I really like the name of it as well. So let's get into it because I'm really excited. It's Dinomist. We're gonna talk about all the cards from the archetype Dinomist that are released this far, and yeah. So let's see over this archetype and see what it can do. First we have Dinomist Charge. Spell card continuous. Effect trigger like condition. Sounds pretty fine. So the effect is, when this card is activated, add one Dinomist monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, so it's basically like a reinforcement of the army. You can add a Dinomist monster to your hand. Pretty good. Once per turn, if a Dinomist card is added from the field to your extra deck face up, add one of those cards to your hand. You can only activate one Dinomist Charge per turn. I would say this is a pretty damn good effect. I mean, I don't know what the rest of the archetype is all about yet, but I just like the name, and I just want to look over the cards and see what it is all about. And this seems really interesting. I mean, the first effect is pretty simple. You just add a Dinomist monster from your deck to your hand. Pretty simple. The other effect is pretty much add one card from your face up from your extra deck to your hand. So that's pretty much what the other effect is. It's pretty good. I definitely like it. I think it's good. I really hope this is a cheap archetype that you can pick up for cheap, because that's cool. And now we have the trap card, Dinomist Rush. Really cool names, by the way. I really like the artwork. I really like that they look like tanks, you know, like how they look like machines and everything. Trap card, normal effect condition. Special summon one Dinomist monster from your deck, and if you do, it's unaffected by other card effects, but is destroyed during the end phase. You can only activate one Dinomist Rush per turn. Well, it's another searcher, I would say. You can special summon one monster from your deck to your field. It's unaffected by card effects, but it's destroyed during the end phase. So, yeah, it's a pretty solid card. I don't really know all about this archetype just yet, but the spell and the trap are really good. I think they're searchers, so they're definitely gonna help the archetype when it comes to searchability. So, yeah. So next card is Dinomist Brachion. Really like the name, and I like the design. Look at that. Doesn't that seem like a menacing machine? Yeah, I love it. Water Machine Pendulum Effect, level 5, Pendulum Scale 6, 2000 attack, 800 defense. Maybe attack could have been a little bit more, but I don't know. Maybe the effect is good enough. Continuous condition summon. Sounds really interesting. The Pendulum Effect, before resolving a card effect that targets another Dinomist cards you control, you can negate the effect. Then destroy this card. This effect can only be used once while this card is in the Pendulum Zone. So what I feel from that is, when your opponent activates a card effect that targets monsters on your side of the field, you can negate it and destroy the card, and destroy this card. And it can only be activated once this is in your Pendulum Zone. So yeah, pretty good, I would say. Not super amazing, but really good. I mean, definitely a solid effect. Monster effect: if you do not control a Dinomist Brachion in your monster zone, and your opponent controls the monster on the field that has the highest attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. I don't really know what I think about that effect, because if your opponent runs a archetype that has low attack and you happen to have another Dinomist card on the field, I don't know the levels of Dinomist, so if you have a level 4 Dinomist with 900 attack or something, that can be kinda bad, because then you can't really use this effect so often. But you should be able to pull it off anyway, so it's not a super bad effect. I like the Pendulum Effect better, but it's solid. It's It's really solid. By the way, nice artwork. So next is Dinomist Archetype. It's a water machine pendulum effect. Level 5, pendulum scale 3. Once again, love the artwork. Just love the artwork. 2100 attack, 400 defense. Solid. Continuous summon. Okay. Pendulum Effect. If another Dinomist cards you control would be destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Amazing. I cannot say anything else. It's a really good effect. Solid. Basically, you can destroy this card instead of any Dinomist cards being destroyed. That's pretty good. So really good Pendulum Effect. Monster Effect. If all monsters you control are Dinomist monsters other than Dinomist Archetypes, minimum 1, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, man, it's pretty good effects. I gotta be honest with you. I like this card a lot. This is probably the best one so far of the Dinomist cards. Really like the effect. I think it's solid. I would definitely run 3 of this in the deck. I think that's how good it is. So, and once again, nice artwork. The attack is not bad either. And the last card is Dinomist Rex, or at least the last card we know about. It's a water. It's a level 5 machine pendulum effect. Pendulum scale 6. 2400 attack, 2200 defense. Continuous condition trigger. And oh, this is a long effect. Pendulum Effect. Before resolving a card effect that targets another Dinomist cards you control, you can negate the effect. Then destroy this card. This effect can only be used once while this card is in the Pendulum Zone. Yeah. A really good effect, I gotta say. I mean, once again, really good effect. It goes with the archetype. It seems to be very much negating your opponents, so that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, I like this card a lot. The Pendulum Effect is really good. Monster Effect. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, you can tribute one other Dinomist monster, then activate one of these effects. Effect number 1. This card can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So basically, you contribute one Dinomist monster to attack again, and it inflicts piercing battle damage. So basically, the difference between this monster attack and that monster's defense. That can be. It's cool that you get attack again, but it's not very high attack. So if your opponent has something high defense, it won't do that much damage. Effect number 2, shuffle one card from your opponent's hand at random or field into the deck. This card gains another 100 attack. I would say the second effect is the best one. You get to shuffle one card from your opponent's hand or field into their deck. I would say that's a better effect. So this card is really good as well. It has some really good effects. I mean, I'm really excited about the Dinomist Archetype. I gotta be honest with you, one of the archetypes I'm most excited for. I talked about the Melodious cards, but I'm really excited about those two, and I'm really excited about this archetype. It might actually be my first Pendulum archetype that I'm gonna play around with, because, you know, I didn't really like the Pendulum archetypes this far, but this really seems like fun. So, yeah. A really good effect. I think the cards are pretty damn interesting, so we're gonna see what is gonna happen, but I definitely think these cards are all interesting in their own way. And yeah, just the artwork on these cards, it's just amazing. They look so awesome. Specifically the monsters, they look like big machines, and you know I like machines. So, specifically machines that look badass like this. I would say my favorite is definitely Brachion. I mean, if you look at Brachion, like, he looks so menacing, like big and scary. I would definitely say this card is probably my second favorite. Really cool artwork. I think Rex is definitely my third, but yeah. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with this archetype. Hope you like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and hope to see you next time. Bye.